Just by thinking about the situation I was in before, I began wondering about how I could have explained it. It was just an ordinary day for me to play video games and relax. Just normal stuff going on. Then something happened at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and I was wondering what to do in my game, and that's where it happened. My computer flickered on and off. Wondering what could have caused it to flicker, I looked down under my table to check the cables, and just as I looked down, some shadow began to creep up to my tabletop. I returned my gaze immediately to the tabletop, but there was nothing. I continued checking for things that may have caused the problem. Nothing. Galvin. A voice rang out to me. I turned my monitor. The game I was in, the surrounding had changed. It changed dramatically to a very ominous surrounding with lots of creepy sounds. That's when I tried to close the program. It didn't work. Galvin. The voice rang out to me again. I sprang up, but couldn't. I was too scared and surprised at what happened. And then the screen flickered and went to a frame. Just enough time for me to see what it contained. A face. Just so gruesome, and the way it convulsed into such a shape, I didn't even recognize it was human. I jumped out of my seat. Scrambling to my feet from a sitting position, I retreated to the back of my room, just 10 feet away from the computer monitor. Galvin. The screen changed to the pic that made me cringe. The horrendous face was a girl's, and it was moving. She started to reach out to me by tearing my monitor open. As the seconds ticked by, her hand began to reach out to me. Fingers, then the thumb, and then the palm. But something caught my eye. That power plug that is attached to my monitor. I scrambled to the plug and the hand followed me. I fumbled and pulled out the plug. The hand didn't go back in and got left outside. It fell to the ground and stayed there, motionless. I shouted to my mom to see this, and she came, but just as she opened the door, the hand had disappeared. It was like magic. I wrote this to tell you guys that whenever you see your screen flicker, just don't ever look down.